Due to the importance of defense of human life, EWTN is offering the following program. Because of the nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Imagine a court turning its back on history, on the law, on legal precedent, turning its back on the Constitution of the United States. That was our Supreme Court and its justices, ruling as they did to sanction the violent in utero slayings of the innocent, violating their oaths of office, and turning their backs on millions of children who would be denied life.
More than a decade ago, a Supreme Court decision literally wiped off the books of 50 states statutes protecting the rights of unborn children. Abortion on demand now takes the lives of up to 1.5 million unborn children a year. Human life legislation ending this tragedy will someday pass the Congress, and you and I must never rest until it does.
No court has authority to contradict the Constitution. And when it's a plain contradiction, it should not be followed.
Roe v. Wade, Doe v. Bolton is a fiction. It's a fiction that's cost over 50 million lives.
The Supreme Court did not give an absolute right for women to kill their unborn children. In taking away what had always been a state right, they declared murder to be abortion, making it a medical decision, handing it off to physicians to decide in consultation with the pregnant woman.
My oncologist was pretty adamant that it was what I had to do. It was the only choice that I had. It was the only way that I was going to survive. And so they encouraged me to have an abortion.
While those advocating for abortion on demand celebrated the Roe decision, many in the legal profession knew this was an indefensible decision from a legal perspective.
I will give you the opinion of the leading liberal law professor in America, Larry Tribe at Harvard, and he thinks it's an indefensible opinion. The Supreme Court itself in 1992 in Planned Parenthood v. Casey clearly said that if it was for them a question of first impression, if it hadn't been ruled on before, they might very well not find a right to abortion. And then that court went on to say, but since it was found in '73 in Roe v. Wade, we have to respect it, which is just very bad legal logic that isn't followed in any other area of the law. In no other area of the law do you protect a precedent simply because it's there, because a decision that's wrong is an unconstitutional decision. So you'd have to, if you respect the Constitution, you'd have to overturn it.
The law governs even the courts. And if you fail to recognize that basic principle, that judges are under law, then you have havoc. But it doesn't make it law.
The second thing they said was, because the Supreme Court has resolved this difficult, divisive issue, Americans should accept that resolution because to do otherwise would undermine the credibility of the court. If it was a bad decision by the Supreme Court, why should the American people accept it?